Good evening, viewers. Yes, this is Ravi Kumar, Assistant Professor of English, Government Degree College, Nirmal. Now, welcome back to our yesterday's topic, Importance of Phonetics in English Orthography. In yesterday's video, we discussed what is phonetics and what is orthography and how far the phonetics of English is important in its orthography, and then we discussed the speech organs, and then we also started the description of consonant sounds. Okay, in previous class or in previous video we have had a discussion on the first six consonant sounds, which are called as stops or plosives. They are two bilabial plosives and two alveolar plosives and two velar plosives. Okay, now today let's discuss the other category of the consonant sounds, that is fricatives. I have already given you the information yesterday. What are fricatives? Fricatives are the consonant sounds which will be produced with the help of two articulators which come very close together, and then there will be a considerable gap between the passive articulator and the active articulator, and through that gap the air will be pushed out. Okay, now different fricatives will be produced based on different parts of organs of speech involved in. Okay, for example, altogether there are 9 fricatives. Out of these 9 fricatives, the first two are labiodental fricatives. Okay, now the first labiodental fricative is f. Now you see, these are fricatives. It means two articulators come together and the air will push it out. And this first pair is labiodental fricatives. Labiodental means the lower lip will come very close to the upper teeth, but it will not touch the upper teeth and the air will not be stopped. It will come very close to the upper teeth, and then the gap between the lower lip and upper teeth, then the air will be pushed out. Okay, so that's why they are called labiodental fricatives. Okay, now there are two labiodental fricatives. One is voiceless, the other is voiced one. The first one is the voiceless labiodental fricative, that is f. Okay, now keep your fingertips on your throat and say what I am saying. F, f, f. Is there any vibration? There is no vibration. So that's why it is a voiceless. Now, how can we describe this sound? This is a labiodental voiceless fricative. Labiodental voiceless fricative. Now let us discuss its occurrence and the examples. You see, now the 13th one. Okay, it is shown with this one in Telugu, f, and this sound happens initially, medially and finally. Initially it happens in the words such as fan, famous, fabulous, friend, like this. Okay, so you go on writing at least 5 examples on the same line. Now medially it happens in the words such as buffalo, muffins, okay, coffin, and all these. Now it also happens finally in the words such as half, calf, chef, like this. Okay. Now, for initial, medial, and final, you have to write of your own at least 5 words. Okay. Now, let us see its spelling. Yeah. The letter F happens initially, medially, and finally, and it will be described with the letter F as in fan, and it also represented by double F. Letter is double, but the sound is single F. For example, O double F E R, half, and it is also represented by GH. Generally, GH is G, but sometimes it is also Fa. For example, ENOUGH, enough. And this F is also represented by PH, the letter PH. Okay. For example, PHO, photo, and TROPHY, trophy. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next fricative. Next, same labiodental fricative, but this is voiced one. Okay. This happens in the words such as van, v. Okay. Keep your fingertips on the throat and say v. Yes. The lower lip is coming very close to the upper teeth and the air is pushed out, but the vocal cords are vibrating. So that's why it is labiodental voiced fricative. Labiodental voiced fricative. Okay. Now, this sound v is represented with this letter in Telugu v, and it happens initially, medially, and finally. Initially, it happens in the words such as van, very, okay, like that. And medially, it happens in the words such as severe, several, slavery. And finally, it happens in the words such as live, hive, clive, like this. Okay. Please go on preparing at least 5 words for initial, medial, and final. Okay. Now, its spelling. Okay. The sound V happens initially, medially, and finally. And basically, this sound is represented with the letter V, as in very, van, and it's also represented by F in the words such as OF, O, and it's also represented by PH. You see, PH earlier it is also Fa, but in some words PH is also Va. For example, NEPHEW, this is nephew, nephew. Okay. Now, this will not happen silently. Okay. Now, by this we completed the 2 labiodental fricatives. Now come to dental fricatives. There are 2 dental fricatives. The dental fricatives means the front part of the tongue will come very close to the teeth, but it will not touch the teeth. Okay. The front part of the tongue comes very close to the teeth, and there will be a considerable gap between the front part of the tongue and the teeth, and the air will be pushed out through that one. Okay. You see, this is the sound which we can see in THANK, thank. You see, this is th, okay, and this is a voiceless fricative. So now describe this sound: dental voiceless fricative, dental voiceless fricative. Okay. Now, yeah, so this sound is represented with this one in Telugu th. Okay, and this happens initially, medially, and finally. Initially, it happens in the words such as THICK, 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 thank, thank, think, in all these. And it happens medially in the words such as months, months, okay, and it happens finally in the words such as bath, bag, or bath, okay. Now let's move on to the next dental fricative. This is the, okay, this happens in the words such as this, this, okay. The is also a dental fricative, but it is voiced one. Now if you see its description, it is a dental voiced fricative, dental voiced fricative, okay. Now see, so this sound is represented with this letter in Telugu, z. This happens initially, medially, and finally. Initially it happens in the words such as there, there, this, this, okay, these, these. And medially it happens in the words such as mother, mother, father, father, like this. And finally it happens in the words clothe, cloth, not cloth. In cloth, cloth, th is there, but whereas clothe, cloth, the, cloth, the is there, okay. Now okay, try to prepare some more words. Now let us see its spelling. Yeah, see, okay. Now the and the together I'll explain. The and the, these two dental fricatives happens initially, medially, and finally. If we come to the the, this is represented by th, the letter th, and the, this is also represented by th, okay. So the examples you see, north, north, th, south, south, th, mouth, th. But whereas this the with the same letter th, nor, thern, it is northern, southren, southern. Mouth, as a noun it is mouth, but as a verb it is mouth, okay. As a noun breath is breath, as a verb breathe is breath. As a noun bath is bath, as a verb bathe is bathe. As a noun cloth is cloth, as a verb clothe is cloth, the, okay, right. Let's move on. Yeah, so far we completed two labiodental fricatives and two dental fricatives. Now come to alveolar fricative. Alveolar fricative, this is s, yeah, s in singer, okay, right. Now this is an alveolar fricative. Alveolar because why it is alveolar? Why it is alveolar? Why it is alveolar? It is alveolar because at the time of production of this sound, the front part of the tongue is raised towards the teeth ridge or alveolar ridge, okay, and then there will be a gap between front part of the tongue and the alveolar ridge. If the front part of the tongue is raised towards teeth, then you can produce a dental sound. The front part of the tongue is raised towards the alveolar ridge, then we will produce a alveolar fricative such as sing, sing, s, you see, s. At the time of production of this sound, okay, the vocal cords are not vibrating, so that's why it is a voiceless fricative, okay. So now let us describe the sound s. It is the alveolar voiceless fricative, alveolar voiceless fricative. Note down please. The description is very much important. If I ask you, please say or articulate an alveolar voiceless fricative, it means you have to say s. Okay. Now let us see its examples. Okay, this one s. This is represented with this sound in Telugu s, and it happens initially, medially, and finally. Initially, it happens in the words such as sister, sing, see, like this. Okay, this example sister is also used as a medial one. Sister, s is initial and s is medial. Mister, foster, like this. S is medial, and s also happens at the end or final, that is loss, mass, gas, toss, like this. Okay, right. Now let us see its spelling. S, as you know, already happens initially, medially, and finally. This is represented with the letter S, as in S-I-N-G, S-E-A, S-E-E, and it also happened represented with the double S. For example, E-double-S-A-Y, S-A-I, L-O-double-S, loss. And the sound S is also represented with the spelling S-C, that is signs, S-C-E-N-E, seen, A-S-E-N-D, ascend, and then this is also represented with C, that is cement, fancy, and F-A-C, face. Okay, and then this is also represented with X also in some words. For example, E-X-T-R-A, extra, casa, extra, E-X-E, sorry, A-X-E, axe, L-A-X, lax, casa. The next. Now there is one another alveolar fricative, but whereas this is voiced one. For example, Z-I-P. How can you say that one? Zip. What is the initial sound? Z. Z. Yeah, keep your fingertips on the throat and say Z. Yes, vocal cords are vibrating. Yes, so that's why it is a voiced fricative. But moreover, it is alveolar. Okay, the place of articulation of S and Z is same, but the one is voiced, the other is voiceless. Place of articulation is same and manner of articulation is also same, but one is voiced, one is voiceless. Now the sound Z is described as alveolar voiced fricative. Alveolar voiced fricative. Okay. Now see its spelling. Sorry, it's the examples. This is Z. Now this happens initially, medially, and finally. It happens initially in the words such as ZIP, zip, medially BUZZED or BUZZER, buzzer, and LOSE, 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 za. Okay. Seed spelling. This is Z happens initially, medially, and finally. And this Z is also represented with the letter S. Sa is also represented with the letter S. In the same way, Z is also represented with the letter S. In some words, this S is also pronounced as za. For example, PLEASE. It is please. COUSIN, cousin. HIS, his. Now this also represented with the double S. For example, SCISSORS, 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 za. P-O-S-S-E-S-S, possess. Now in this word P-O-S-S-E-S-S, the medial double S are being pronounced as Z, and the end double S is being pronounced as Sa. So this is possess. It is not possess, and it is not possess, it is not possess, it is possess. And then this Z is also represented with the letter Z. For example, Z-E-A-L, zeal, C-R-E-A-Z-Y, crazy, A-M-A-Z-E, amaze. And this also represented with double Z. For example, B-U-Z-Z, buzz, D-A-Z-Z-L-E, dazzle. And this is also represented with X. For example, X-E-R-O-X, that is Xerox. It is not Xerox, it is Xerox or Xerox. And X-Y-L-E-M, that is xylem. And X-Y-L-O-P-H-O-N-E, xylophone. Okay. And some other words are also there. E-X-A-T, exact, exa. E-X-A-M-I-N-E, examine, exa. Okay. Now this is completed. Okay. So far we completed the two alveolar fricatives. Voiced alveolar fricative Z, voiceless alveolar fricative S. Okay. Now come to post alveolar fricatives. For example, in the word S-H-E, now pronounce it S-H-E, she. She, the first letter is sh. Sh. So what is happening? Sh. What is happening? Huh? Your back of the tongue is raised towards the soft palate. Okay, so that's why it is post alveolar. Alveolar, post alveolar. Okay, so post alveolar fricative. Okay, now while producing this sound, shh, vocal cords are not vibrating. Please check it. Keep your fingertips on your throat and say shh. Is there any vibration? No. So that's why it is a voiceless fricative. Now describe is sh as a post alveolar voiceless fricative. Post alveolar voiceless fricative. Okay. Now see its examples. Sh. This happens in the words such as SHIP, initially ship, SHE, she, and then medially it happens in the words such as BISHOP, bishop, and finally it happens in the words such as FRESH, fresh. Okay, so you go on writing some more words. Yes. Now see its spelling. Sha. Now there are many ways or spellings are there to represent the sound sha. Now as you know, it happens initially, medially, and finally. Now it is represented initially by SH, and it's also represented with CH. For example, MACHINE. It is machine, sha. And SCH, for example, SCHEDULE, it is schedule. And it is represented with S, single S, SURE, sure, SUGAR, sugar. And it is represented with double S, ASSURE, assure. And it is represented with the TI, ration, INITIAL, initial. ESSENTIAL, essential. And it's also represented with the letters SI in the words such as MANSION, mansion, and in the words such as ASIA, Asia. Generally we say that one as Asia. And it's also represented with the double SI. Okay, the sound sh is represented with the double SI. For example, MISSION, mission. And it is also represented with SCI. For example, CONSCIOUS, conscious. It will represented with CI, SPECIAL, CI, special. OFFICIAL, official. And it's also represented with CE, OCEAN, that is ocean, ocean. And it's also represented with X, that is LUXURY, luxury. Okay, so there are various ways to represent the sound sh in English. We can represent the sound sh with SH, CH, SCH, S, double S, TI, SI, double SI, SCI, CI, CE, and X. So there are 12 different letters which represent a single sound, that is sha. Okay. Now let's move on to another post-alveolar, which is a voiced one, j, j. Okay, voiced. Now describe this post-alveolar voiced fricative. Post-alveolar voiced fricative. Yes, this one, ja. Now this sound will not happen initially. Okay, you see, I'll give you the examples. Okay, here it is. Okay, so this sound will not happen initially, and it will not happen finally. It will happen only medially. Okay, now could you say, are there any words with this sound j initially? No, but this happens medial in the words such as LEISURE, leisure, leisure. It is not leisure, it is leisure. Okay, and this will not happen finally. Are there any words in which this happens finally? No. Let us see its spelling. This one. Okay, there are some words here it is showing finally, but most often it will not happen, but there may be some words. Okay, now this will be represented with the letter spelling SI, that is decision, and VISION, 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 and with S, MEASURE, measure. Okay, TREASURE, treasure, USUAL, usual, medially. All these are happening medially. And this sound j is also represented by Z. Z is also represented. Z also represents sha sound, za sound. It also represents ja sound, ja. For example, SEIZURE, seizure, seizure. So meaning is sudden attack. And finally there are some words, okay, but we Indian speakers will not pronounce this one, but actually this also happens finally in the words such as GARAGE. We used to say this one as garage, we say z, but it is j, garage. It is garage. Okay, and in the same way BARRAGE, barrage, we say it It is barrage. Okay, like that. Now let's move on. Yeah, the last fricative, fricative 9, glottal fricative. Okay, the sound comes from the glottis. Glottis, you know, the extreme end part after uvula, extreme end part of the mouth. Okay, from that this sound will come. For example, in he, initial sound is okay, so the mouth is open, the sound is coming from the extreme back part of the mouth. Okay, that is from glottis, so that's why it is a glottal sound. Now tell me whether it is voiced or voiceless. Voiceless. So this is glottal, voiceless, fricative. Glottal, voiceless, fricative. Okay. Now, yes, this is its examples. Now this also happens initially, medially, but it will not happen finally. Okay. Initially it happens in the words such as happy, happy, he, he, hotel, hotel. Okay, and this happens medially in the words such as behave, 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 inhale, inhale, ha. This will not happen finally. Okay. Oh, no, anybody will say, is there any example with this sound finally? No. Now let us see its spelling. Yeah, ha. It happens initially and medially, not finally. Okay, it is represented with H. Okay, in some words H is pronounced and some words H is not pronounced. Okay, for example, these are the words in which there is the letter H is there, but H will not be pronounced. H is silent. For example, HOUR, our, HEIR, air, HONEST, honest, HONOUR, honor, HONORO, RIM, honorarium, HONORARY, honorary, HONOURABLE, honorable. All these are H is silent. But if you pronounce H in all these words, then you will apply a wrong article there. Okay. Now, the sound H is also represented with double H. For example, WHO, who, WHOSE, whose, WHOM, whom. Okay, right. So this all for today. Now let us recapitulate what we have learned today. In this video, we discussed the 9 fricative sounds, 2 labiodental fricatives, 2 alveolar fricatives, 2 post-alveolar fricatives, and 1 glottal fricatives. Okay. Now out of these 9 fricatives, 5 are voiceless and 4 are voiced. Okay. So remember, if I ask you what are the voiceless fricatives, then you have to say the 5. What are they? What are the voiceless fricatives? Okay. One is f, the other is next s, next sh, and the last h. Okay. And what are the voiced fricatives? 4 are there: th, z, j. Okay. So I have also explained you in which place all these sounds happen, how many sounds happen initially, how many sounds happen medially, and how many sounds happen finally. And then we also discussed their spelling. Okay, with what different letters these sounds are being represented and then some spellings in which these sounds or the letters are silent. Okay, right? Anything else? No. Okay, thank you.